Hi! Welcome to the Marietta High School Digital Learning Lab. My name is Akiba Gilbert, and I'm so happy to have your son or daughter in the Digital Learning Lab this semester. Just wanted to give you a brief overview of what the DLL is and everything that it offers. Just to start off, here's my contact information. You can find my email address. You can find my phone number on the Schoology website. All of this is there on our Schoology page. My schedule, every single period, I have a digital learning lab class for A day and B day. Office hours are from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and then again from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Now, here's the thing about office hours. There's Our office hours are on like an open Zoom, but I do request that my students send me like a text message so that I know to look into or look for them inside of the classroom. And once again, of course, that information is on Schoology, and that is my mobile number, so they can send me a text message. Oh, sorry. So, entering into the Zoom virtual classroom, three different ways that they can join our Zoom virtual classroom. Of course, the first way is under Schoology, and that link is under the Materials tab in Schoology. Very simple to get to. If they cannot reach Schoology through that link, then the classroom URL is their second option that is also on the Schoology page. And finally, if number one or number two doesn't work, then the third option is to just enter in that meeting ID and the passcode. Once again, all three options are available, and information is available under our classroom Schoology. So you keep hearing the acronym DLL, but what is the DLL? Well, DLL stands for Digital Learning Lab. And these are computer labs that are on the campus of Marietta High School that offer 100% online learning, right? So it's two different programs. There's Edgenuity and then there's Georgia Virtual Schools. Between those two programs, we can offer students at any period over 100+ different courses, right? And that ranges from credit recovery to SAT prep, ELC prep, some advanced placement, AP CLAT courses. So I'm really pretty much excited about the opportunity to work in the DLL and to provide these opportunities to your kids. Once again, programs that are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the benefit is that they can work at their own pace. They can work ahead, or if they need to slow things down, they have that the ability to slow them down, or they have that privilege to slow the courses down, right? So it's really just a win-win situation, I think. So mostly within my lab, my students work in Edgenuity. And the biggest thing that kids want to know, and probably the most important, is how do I log into Edgenuity, right? So with Edgenuity, of course, our students need login credentials. They need a username, they need a password, and they can find their username in Schoology, once again, right up under that Zoom classroom link, right? I have usernames and the Edgenuity link, which takes them to their sign-in page. They can copy and paste that username, and then their student ID, which is the same thing as their lunch number, is the password. So how do you know what's due and when it's due? Well, the good thing about Edgenuity is that it provides a course map, and the course map is pretty much just a timeline of assignments that students will need. So once they log into Edgenuity, here is the actual dashboard. So this is their home page. You click on that little icon there, and this is their course map, their timeline. It gives them a breakdown of the time needed to complete it, the date needed that these will be complete. And this is a breakdown that is provided for the students with every lesson, every course, and it goes all the way to the end of the semester. So it's pretty much, it just provides them a way to stay on track, to make certain that they meet that final deadline or that final day. It even gives them when things are overdue, the time amount, or the time that it would take them to get caught up. And of course, these are estimated time periods. If you click on the tab to the left, it looks like a little bar. That's the student progress. It goes over if they're behind, on target. It gives them a target date. It gives the grade, of course, and then it gives a breakdown of each category by grade along with the weights. So please definitely make certain that you and your son or daughter explore. Now, going back to the home tab, if you just click on the computer screen icon, again, that takes you back to that home page, and very easily get into the next activity. You click that next activity button, and as we see here, our next activity is a video. Okay, which we have a lot of videos in Edgenuity. But so there, that's just an overview of what the program actually looks like if you're curious. And I will give you guys a way that you can check in on your students on the online program. So what happens if your son or daughter needs help? Well, the good thing is that inside of Edgenuity, there are a number of built-in tools. You have a closed reader tool that reads the words off of the screen. And then there's also a translator tool. So it not only reads the words that are on the screen, but it also translates those words into over 60 different languages, right? Like I said, there is a family portal, and I can definitely give you guys access to that if you need. And then finally, or most importantly, reach out to me, right? I tell my students all the time, if you need help, don't stay stuck, right? Because just like you saw that next activity button, it has to be pushed. If it's not pushed, then that progress report will stay at 0, or the kids will be below that timeline progress, and it's very easy for them to fall behind, just as much as it is very easy for them to get ahead as well. Okay, so please make certain that you reach out to me. I tell them there's 4 different ways that you can reach me: text, call, email, through the Marietta City Schools email. Schoology also has an email that they can reach me, and Remind 101. All of these things can be found on the Schoology page. So thank you for your time. Please make certain that you sign in. 2 different options to do that. If you'd like, you can just click and snap a pic, or if you have the QR code reader, sign in using the QR code. If you don't have that and you're kind of like me and you suffer with trying to keep apps, from taking up all the space on your phone, then you can also reach the sign-in page from the www URL address, and it's the https tiny.url.com/DLL parents. All right. Thanks again for joining me, you guys. And please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or concerns.